Okay, in this video we're going to look at most of my loose Force Awakens and Last Jedi action figures. So you got here on the outside you got the Last Jedi Chewbacca, and then you got the Force Awakens version as well. Then you've got Paige from the Last Jedi, Paige Tico, great figure. Look at that detailing in the costume. It's got a removable helmet as well, really nice looking figure. Then you've got the R2-D2 from the 2-pack with C-3PO with the red arm. That's the Force Awakens release. Then you've got the new Last Jedi C-3PO, which is an update of that figure, with golden arms and the improved paint job. Then you've got Rey from the Last Jedi. This is from the 2-pack, and she comes with the Elite Praetorian Guard. Then you've got DJ from the Last Jedi, great looking figure. Nice sculpting on him. Then you've got Rose Tico. It's quite nicely detailed figure. Then we've got Poe from the Last Jedi. He's got removable helmet, and now he's got a clear visor, which is good. Then we've got the two Lukes from the Last Jedi. We've got Jedi Exile Luke and Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. Then you've got Boba Fett from the Last Jedi 2-pack with Han Solo. That's a great figure. These are all 5POA figures. Some might have additional articulation, but most are 5POA. Then you've got the new Last Jedi Stormtrooper. You've got the, what's his name, Hux from the Last Jedi. So the first release of him on the Force Awakens had the hat on. This one hasn't got the hat. We've got Kylo Ren. This one comes with the the Force Link. So this one he's masked. Then you've got the Elite Praetorian Guard from the 2-pack. You've got from Rogue One, you've got Director Krennic. Then you've got Poe. He's from a 2-pack, comes with the Death Trooper, I believe. You've got Jyn Erso there on Erdu. You've got the Death Trooper, great figure. You've got K2SO, he's a really tall figure, great looking figure. He's got additional articulation. Then you've got the Rogue One Stormtrooper, which is a great figure. It's a bit bright, let's see if we can... Well, maybe not. But that's a great figure, that Stormtrooper. Then we've got the 2-pack of the Space Pirates, Kriggold and what's his name? I can't remember his name, but great figures. This pack's really common now. You've got another 2-pack from Rebels animated series. You've got Darth Vader and Ahsoka Tano. You've got Han Solo from the Han Solo's from the 2-pack with Boba Fett. That's Han Solo Best Bin. You've got Admiral Akbar, Last Jedi. Force Awakens, great figure that. His mouth opens. It's a really nice figure. Then you've got the guard from the Force Awakens. What was his name? Then you've got the Flame Trooper. You've got someone from the what's his name? Oh gosh, my memory's not. You've got these two. You hardly see them. What's his name? I can't remember. Then you've got the Elite Speeder Bike Pilot from the Force Awakens. This wasn't in the movie. Then you've got the Husk Thug. You've got Rey in Jakku outfit. Then you've got the pilot, what's his name? SD, LOSD. And you've got what's him called? Should have remembered the names. What's his name? John Boyega plays him. It'll come back to me. These are great figures, in terms of sculpting. He's okay as well. Then you've got from Rebels the ATDP pilot. You've got A-Wing pilot. Really nice. She comes with the vehicle, and then you've got the First Order Stormtrooper. sergeant from the vehicle packing. So all these different figures, really nice, look great together. Come with lots of accessories, build combiner pieces and extra weapons. Really nice. So you've got mainly figures from The Last Jedi, Rogue One, and what do you call it? The Last Jedi, Force Awakens. It's annoying me that I can't remember these two names and his name as well. I know he's a guard, but pretty cool figures. Shame about the lighting, it's a bit grey today. So this is a great figure as well. Lovely sculpting on the body. It's not Kanji Club, it's the other group. They're after Han Solo anyhow. He works on the Resistance base, he's like an engineer, and then he's on Jakku. Blink and you miss him. Huss Thug you see at what's her names. Cool figures. Okay. So really cool. I might continue this video. I might show you some carded stuff as well. Okay, so I'll just switch the video off and get back to this in a minute, and I'll edit them together. But it's nice to see them all together. These are all the Hasbro basic figures. Pretty cool. Here's the sort of accessories that come with the figures. You get missiles and armor up pieces and bits and bobs, flamethrowers for Boba Fett, stuff from Rogue One, that's from K2SO. There's so much junk. There's Chewbacca's gun from the Force Awakens. Just because it's so fragile, it keeps breaking to pieces, so I thought I might as well just keep it there. The robot from, I think that comes with Hux. Got this huge bazooka. Must come with the Death Trooper or something like that. Huge. These fire missiles. So you get all this sort of stuff with these figures. Armor up piece for Chewbacca. There's the Porg that comes with the Force Awakens Last Jedi Chewbacca. So you get all these bits and bobs, weapons and stuff. Staffs, Rey's staff there. What's this thing here? I'm not sure what these are from. I think these are from the R2-D2. Yeah. So you get all this sort of stuff with the figures. And yeah, best thing to do is just put it in storage, because you're not going to display the figures with it. Alright. Forgot to show this little character from she's from the 4-pack. Can't remember her name. What's her name? Really good little figure though. Great looking figure. Maz Kanata. She was released in the Black Series as well, in 6" line. There's the BB-8 that comes in the 4-pack as well. Quite a nice looking figure. Quite small. And yeah, so Husk Thug. All these cool figures. Okay, so I'll show you some more in a while. I'll show you some carded ones I think next. Here's some carded figures from The Last Jedi, C-3PO. I've just done a review of him, the R2-D2, which looks like a great figure. It's a builder figure I believe, so it's quite better than the basic 5POA figures. The Luke Skywalker Jedi Master. The Leia, General Leia, great looking figure. Rey, Island Journey, So she looks pretty good. Rey, Jedi training, quite a cool figure. And Paige, which is just a great figure in terms of sculpting. See the removable helmet, quite a good looking figure. So those are some of the Last Jedi figures. I'll show you some more in a minute. Okay, it's the Luke Jedi Exile on card, and I've just done a review of him and the Stormtrooper. The new sort of slimmer helmet. I prefer the Force Awakens version of the helmet. Then Chewbacca with the Porg. Quite a nice looking figure. And the updated Finn, Resistance Fighter. Pretty similar to the original figure from the Force Awakens. So these are 4 figures. 3 of them are reviewed. Finn's waiting, and a few of the others. Okay, here's some Rogue One figures. So you've got Bodhi Rock, Kylo Ren from the Force Awakens. We've got Rey as a scavenger, Jakku. And you've got Chirrut Imre. These are all 3.75 basic figures. Quite nice looking figures. They're great. He's quite hard to find, Bodhi Rook. Okay, so that's 4 figures there in Rogue One packaging, or style packaging with the Death Trooper. Nice looking figures. Here's 3 of the Black Series 3.75 figures. You've got the Death Trooper. You've got the Sergeant Jyn Erso, and you've got Lando General Pilot. So quite nice figures. Let's keep showing more figures. Some more Rogue One figures. So you've got the Scarif Trooper, Shore Trooper. You've got the Death Trooper. And you've got Jyn Erso disguised as an Imperial ground control crew, and there's the actual ground control crew. So these 4 quite interesting figures, especially the Shore Trooper looks great. Great artwork on the card, and the Death Trooper. Okay, so that's 4 more we've shown. Rogue One. Here's from Rebels, Kanan Jarrus as a Stormtrooper. Great looking figure. We've got Uncor Plutt from the Force Awakens. That's a great figure in terms of sculpting. Comes that huge claw which can be attached to his arm. You've got Nien Nunb. Great looking figure. And you've got the Princess Leia from Rebels on the Death Trooper type style card. Nice looking figure. Death Trooper, Stormtrooper. Kanan Jarrus as Stormtrooper, and this figure here, Uncor Plutt. Great looking figure. Okay. Let's keep looking at some modern figures. Kylo Ren unmasked. He's the first figure from The Last Jedi I bought on the Force Friday in the UK in September last year. Then there's the Rogue One Admiral Raddus. He's quite hard to find, certainly in the UK. I had to get him at Forbidden Planet. It cost me $10.99. Quite a nice looking figure. And you've got leader of the Kanji Club, Tasu Leech. Or maybe he's not the leader. I think he is though. Quite a nice looking figure, a bit small. He's one of the harder ones to find. It's pretty cool. And then I've got another. This is the first Luke I got, Luke Skywalker Jedi Master. So okay. So let's get on to looking at some more new figures. Figures Rogue One, it's Sergeant Jyn Erso, very common figure, peg warmer. Then we got the Snow Trooper First Order on the Force Awakens card, and we've got Admiral Akbar. This is an excellent figure. The Force Awakens card. Some really nice figures there, and they're easy to find. I mean, you should be able to find this one still. Akbar maybe, and this one certainly you should be able to find this one. Very common figure. Okay, so let's see if I can show you some more of these modern figures. This is the 2-pack packaging for the Force Awakens. You get Krigold and Sidon Ithano, so that's his name. Come with that big missile, 2 figures. I mean, this one in the UK is quite common. They're really good figures. I mean, the sculpting on Krigold is great. So really nice set. Really nice looking figures. Okay, so let's keep going. Force Awakens, Sidon Ithano, First Mate Krigold. Nice pack. This is the Rogue One 2-pack, Scarif Stormtrooper Squad Leader and Moroth. Really nice set. Rogue One. Get these 2 really cool figures. This one's great. It's almost the size of a Wampa. 2 great lot of figures. Come with massive lot of accessories. And yeah, it's a nice set. So Squad Leader, Sergeant and Moroth. He comes with that massive missile firing backpack. It's the Versus 2-pack, Rogue One. Great set. This is Sergeant Jyn Erso, single carded Eardo. It's an okay figure. There's a bit of a design flaw with the arms because they can't go straight. They tend to, you can only position them forwards, which is a bit silly. I should have thought about that more. Back of the card. And the warnings in the back. Great looking figure. Okay, so that's Sergeant Jyn Erso, Eardo from Rogue One. The Rebels 2-pack in the Force Awakens style packaging. It's Chopper and Garazub Aurelis. You get Chopper, which is a hard figure to find, and you get Garazeb or Zeb. So 3 missiles, firing bazooka, all those bits and bobs. Other packs you can get: Force Awakens tile packaging from 2015, early 16. Nice set. Okay. Here's Old Man Han from the Force Awakens. Han Solo and Finn Jakku. Force Awakens packaging. Okay. Show you the backs. European packaging. I think it's European as well. Yep, both European. So it's Finn and Han Solo. Okay. It's a really nice figure. It's the First Order Stormtrooper Squad Leader. So he comes with extra webbing and stuff like that. It's a great looking figure. Great artwork on the card. Force Awakens. And comes with that firing thing there, combiner piece, and then you've got the Husk Thug carded. Comes with a sort of backpack combiner piece. Great artwork on the card. So nice figures. European packaging again, both of them. So this one's probably a bit tough to find now. Look great. Okay, cheers. This is what Hot Wheels released at the time, sort of 2 packs and single packed ships from the Force Awakens and the original trilogy and stuff like that. So you've got the X-Wing, you've got the First Order Transporter. It says from the new film The Force Awakens. There's the back of the card. Really nice. Okay. So that's what Mattel did. Hasbro did the Black Series titaniums. I'll show you a couple of those just for comparison. What Hasbro itself released during the time of the Force Awakens, and these are the Black Series titanium sort of ships. So you've got Kylo Ren's shuttle in white. You've got the First Order Snow Speeder, which is quite a good model, and you've got the Speeder from the deleted scene, I'm sure, Jakku Speeder. It's number 19. Okay. Originally they're about £7. These are, you know, but that's what Hasbro released itself. So you can't get these in the UK anymore. I'm not sure if you can get them in the States anymore either. And we only got them for the Force Awakens. Rogue One stuff was really hard to find if it was available in the UK. So kind of sad. This is more or less the end of the video. I'm tired now. I've gone through quite a lot of figures and stuff like that, a lot of loose ones, and then I showed you some of the carded modern Star Wars. So I showed you basically the 3.75 basic figures, and this is Darth Vader here. It's quite a nice looking figure, and you know, I showed you a few vehicles as well. I might film my Black Series figures I got displayed loose, but you know, I want to edit this video together, all the different clips, and make it into one long video, and you'll be able to see all the figures together. Great Darth Vader this, and it's time to end this video. Okay, so you've seen quite a lot. You've seen a lot of Rogue One, you've seen a lot of Force Awakens, you've seen a lot of the Last Jedi figures, some carded, some loose. These are the basic figures. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers, bye.